brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showcasing top 32 Italian national. Lab took me out. To be honest, like fucking should farm Labyrinth, but like the combination of Nibiru, Torbi into discard a big welcome, into me negating with Apollosa into chain Nibiru took me out. A very powerful combination that took out a very powerful deck. And I'm here today to showcase to you the real Fire King deck profile. Let's move on the deck list. So the GOAT, Flamberge, one off of Sanke-Eyes Bellstar. I saw many people not playing this card. This card is actually essential for this deck because makes Ash plus Original or Ash plus Temple or Ash and other combination, even with Unicorn that you're gonna see very soon, full combo. With full combo, I mean Apollosa with 2 negate, Amblo with the Kirin in hand and IP in the graveyard, and the entire Fire King package in the graveyard, with a Flamberge on the board that can put in the spell and trap zone, even an SP, because I'm playing Underworld Goddess in the extra deck, so my IP can always do something, and I can play with SP through mind control and through change of art and respect every board breaker in the game. So, double pop, I think it's standard. I saw many people on one. I think it's totally incorrect. The second one comes up. There is no way you can play one. You go in second, you can side out one, but in a blind game state in which you don't know if you're going first or second, you should play definitely two. 3 Ash, 1 Oak, 3 Bellstar, 3 Wanted, 1 OG, 1 Temple, standard, and then we go to the Fire King package, 1 Ponyx, 1 Arbata, double Kirin. You have to play 2 for the grind game, there is no way. I saw also a German version of this deck that's not playing Arbata, but it's playing Barong. I think Arbata is way better, there is no question asked, to be honest. 1 Garonix, 1 Sanctuary, 1 Island, and now we go to the real package of this deck. 1 Ferrir, 1 Unicorn, triple Bright Shot, 1 Terraforming, 1 Bird, and obviously the 3 Bonfire goes here. So I decided to mix Fire King, Kashtira and Sanke-Eyes because the Ferrir is actually an insane card. This card is a custom card and people don't know how to play against this card. I saw many boards literally like crash on themselves only because I special summoned the Ferrir. And the grind game that offers this package is actually insane, and special summoning a Unicorn into your opponent getting entraps is way better than a cross out or a call by the grave, because your opponent will have 1 less card in his extra deck. Against Tempai, if they have Shifter, if you remove the Trident, they cannot OTK anymore. And they were grinding insanely good, and I love this package, and I think this is the way to go, and I'm actually serious on that. And now we go 1 for 1, and for the flex spots, 2 talents, 3 droplets, 3 impermanents. I am not playing entraps because I didn't want to play against my opponent having talent, my opponent having trust, my opponent having cross out, or my opponent special summoning Unicorn to remove a card in my extra deck. Impermanence was insane. Ash Blossom would have been very bad for me, but I'm siding it. 42, and I really enjoyed this deck list. I loved it actually. In a national format, I think this deck is insanely good, with so many different variants of decks that you can find. I was farming Rogue, but I lost to a Rogue, so like, what can I say? In the side deck we got 3 Bloss, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Feather Duster, just for the skill drain enjoyers. Eclipse to cover Melodious, Eclipse to cover Rogue decks in general. like booking a monster, setting a monster, and also helps against skill drain as well. 3 evenly because I found this card being insanely good against Pure Snake. Against Pure Snake, usually they leave Flamberge or Apollosa, but you can easily bait the 2 materials on Apollosa, or you can easily bait the Princess in the graveyard. And if they started with the Wanted and they draw 1 card, they end up having nothing because you can establish an SP on the board without banishing, and they can never use the Princess. And then 3 skill drain for the side deck. Let's move to the extra deck. For the extra deck, 1 Anima, 1 IP, 1 SP, double Charmer, 1 Phoenix. This card was actually not clutch. I thought this card would have been better. I think Dracosac would be the way to go in the future. I was very unsure until the very last moment if the card should have been Sunlight Wolf or Dracosac. Sunlight Wolf comes up if your opponent entraps you. If your opponent doesn't entrap you, Dracosac is definitely the way to go. And it's also very good against rogue matchups because it baits 1 more set, 1 more interruption, 1 more up on a gate. Dracosac is better into your opponent not having entraps, but if your opponent has entraps like such as Nibiru, you should definitely play Sunlight Wolf. So depends if you expect people being on Nibiru or not. Doolittle the Goat, Promethean, Celine, Apollosa, Amblowale, Zelantis, Raging Phoenix. And the tech, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's not a tech, it's actually an insane card that actually carried me until my top 32, Underwood Goddess. Now, my end board had IP in the graveyard, SP in the spell and trap zone with Flamberge, and with Kirin in hand. So with Kirin I was popping my Amblowale, special summoning IP. My opponent, every of my opponent was stuck. They were like, but you already have SP, what are you gonna summon? Well, as you can see, Underwood Goddess was insane in those scenarios because removes 1 body on the board, negates my opponent's entire board, and it was literally my last push. And I faced purely during my round 1. He had Noir with 6 materials, Fissure, 6 cards in hand. He decided to play around the Droplet and Talent, so he let me commit. And after a Nightmare Phoenix to pop his Fissure and floating with the Flamberge, I link everything into Goddess, and the OTK was there. Goddess was also insane against Labyrinth. Unfortunately, I couldn't showcase it, so good luck to the guy that beat me. But stop the video. Before ending the deck profile, I have to do some shoutouts. First of all, Raid and Trade, my brothers and sisters, we are the best team in Europe. Shout out to everyone who helped me with the deck list, the Bozocord, G, Thunder Theory, Herman Hanson, Gabriel Sussi, everyone was with me, everyone was cheering me from home. If I forgot anyone, if I forgot someone, Isam as well, obviously. If I forgot someone, please. Also the boys, come here, my brother, come here. We were doing a Fire King spreadsheet. We spent 2 nights on it. I wish we had more time. The Italian brothers. Shout out to the Doc GNN. And like, if I forgot anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just tired. And shout out to Sleep Chief. What's up, bro? I was dripping. What are we talking about? I was dripping. Sleep Chief, the goat. And that's it. I will do the Master Duel run, and I will see you guys there. Kiss, kiss. Mwah.